Tonight, in this ring, two legends won't just fight for victory. They will fight for history. And before this night ends, one of them will face a moment so brutal, so unexpected, that even the crowd will forget how to breathe. The arena is alive, buzzing, shaking, roaring, yet somehow tense, like a storm waiting to rip the sky open. Lights sweep across thousands of faces, every eye locked on the empty ring in the center. But that ring won't be empty for long. Tonight, it will become a battlefield, soaked in sweat, blood, and legacy. Suddenly, boom, the speakers explode with entrance music. The crowd rises as one. Walking from the shadows, the American legend, Roy Jones Jr. His pace is calm, almost too calm. His face? Stone cold. No emotion, no smile. Only a silent promise. I am still the king. His steps echo like war drums. This is the man who once moved like lightning, punched like a whip, and danced around opponents like a phantom. And even now, at this stage of his career, Joe fires a double jab. Tap, tap. Nothing heavy, just measurements. Roy dodges, sways, rolls his shoulders. His reflexes may not be what they once were, but his instincts are razor sharp. Roy pivots, unleashes a quick combination, left, right, left. Calzaghe blocks the first, slips the second, counters the third with a fast left of his own. Pop, a clean connection. Roy steps back, surprised. The crowd reacts instantly. Calzaghe's confidence grows. He begins to use his signature rhythm. Those rapid, unpredictable flurries. His gloves blur. Roy stands his ground, deflecting, blocking, countering. Every movement, a test of timing and survival. These aren't wild punches. They are controlled chaos. Roy tries to slow him down with body shots. Calzaghe absorbs them, then answers with a sharp uppercut that forces Roy to retreat. Momentum is shifting, but never fully. This is not dominance. This is chess at full speed. The commentators are losing their minds. Unbelievable awe. Calzaghe is reading him. Roy is firing back. The crowd is on its feet, unable to sit. Roy circles left. Calzaghe stalks him with precise footwork. Every second feels like a bomb waiting to detonate. Then it happens. Roy throws a feint. Calzaghe bites. Roy fires a crushing right hand. But Calzaghe slips it at the last millisecond and fires a brutal counter straight into Roy's chin. The crowd explodes. Roy stumbles, just for a second, just long enough for every heart in the arena to stop. He lifts his gloves, he shakes his head, he smiles, and steps right back into the fire. This isn't a fight, it's a declaration, and the war has just begun. Every fight has a moment, a single moment, when destiny makes its choice. And that moment is coming. Round after round, the tension twists tighter. Roy narrows his eyes, studying the angles. Calzaghe keeps pushing forward, breaking rhythm, attacking from impossible positions. Then, Roy sees his opening. A perfect feint. Calzaghe reacts just as Roy wanted. Roy fires his trademark right hook with full precision. But fate had a different plan. Calzaghe slips under it like wind bending around a tree and launches a monstrous uppercut. A punch so clean, so violent. The sound echoes around the arena like a whip crack. Smack! Roy's head snaps back. A thin line of blood appears under his eye. The audience freezes. For the first time tonight, the legend looks human. Roy takes a step back. His gloves rise. But Calzaghe smells danger. He attacks. Boom, boom, boom. Three-punch combo. Then another. Then another. Roy is blocking, slipping, surviving. But the pressure is suffocating. Calzaghe's hands become a blur, firing at angles no one else would even attempt. Every punch has purpose. Every punch pushes Roy closer to the ropes. The commentators scream, "Oh my, that uppercut changed the fight. Roy's hurt. Look at Calzaghe go." But Roy Jones is no ordinary fighter. He refuses to break. He fires back. A brutal straight right. Calzaghe feels it. His head jerks back. The crowd gasps again. Now both men are hurt. Both are bleeding. Both are fighting on instinct. Calzaghe circles. Roy advances. A veteran versus an undefeated titan. A legend versus a storm. Calzaghe throws a flurry. 20 punches. 25 punches. Fast but controlled. Roy dodges some, eats some, blocks many. But the pace is crushing. Calzaghe's confidence grows. He starts showboating, hands low, head movements slick, daring Roy to attack. Roy bites. He lunges in with a power shot. But Calzaghe counters again. Another left, another right. Bam. Roy's knees dip for half a second. The arena loses its mind. This fight just crossed into dangerous territory. But the bell saves Roy. He walks to his corner, breathing hard, blood dripping, sweat pouring, heart pounding. His trainer whispers urgently, "You need something big, now, or this slips away." Roy closes his eyes. The next round might decide everything. Final rounds. Both men step out like warriors who have walked through fire. Sweat drips. Blood marks their faces. Their breathing is heavy, but their spirits are iron. Calzaghe begins with aggression. Jabs, body shots, quick steps, unpredictable angles. His confidence is overflowing. He has tasted the momentum, and now he wants to break the king completely. Roy tries to slow him. A jab, a body shot, a looping right, but Calzaghe is too fast, too sharp, too relentless. Then comes the storm. Calzaghe unleashes a hurricane of punches, fists flying from every direction. Roy blocks some, dodges others, but many break through. Boom, left hand. Boom, right cross. Boom, another uppercut. Roy stumbles backward, nearly touching the ropes. The crowd is screaming, roaring, begging him to fire back. And he does. Roy throws a massive counter right, one last shot powered by pride, experience, and pure warrior spirit. It lands, hard. Calzaghe feels it, but he doesn't stop. Smirking, shaking his head, as if telling Roy, "You can't stop what's coming." The pace becomes brutal. Calzaghe's gloves never stop moving. Roy's defense begins to crack. Punch after punch finds its mark. The commentators yell, "He's overwhelming Roy. Calzaghe is dominating. This could be the end of an era." Calzaghe fires a monstrous combination, 8 punches in 2 seconds, ending with a snapping left that sends sweat flying off Roy's head. The bell rings. Roy survives. Barely. Final moment. Center of the ring. Both fighters stand with their chests heaving. Their faces are bruised maps of battle. The referee grabs their wrists. The entire arena goes silent. And the winner, by unanimous decision. A long pause. A breathless wait. Joe Calzaghe. The crowd explodes in thunder. Roy nods, dignified. A king who didn't fall, but whose kingdom has been claimed by a new ruler. Calzaghe lifts his fists to the sky. Tonight, he didn't jaw.